Now, the last time you were here, we spoke about the BRICS Bank. Can you give us an update on how it's going and our standing in that institution?
Well, I think the BRICS Bank has largely been, it hasn't been put on ice, but I think the development and the rollout, the formal rollout of the BRICS Bank, I think will only occur over the course of the next year or two. There hasn't been great progress on that. I think what's interesting about the BRICS, though, is that the BRICS countries themselves, the economies of most of the BRICS countries, are all under a degree of pressure. The Russian economy, of course, as we know, has taken a severe knock for a variety of political reasons and, of course, commodity supercycle reasons as well. The Brazilian economy is coming off a very, very low base in a disappointing few years. The gloss is off some of these big BRIC economies. And this will also make it quite difficult for the BRICS to commit huge amounts of capital into the BRICS Bank going forward. They will need themselves to kickstart their own economies in order to be able to continue to fund many of the developmental projects that will be associated with the BRICS Bank going forward. So it's not going to be an easy ride even for the BRICS countries, and one could argue that the luster, in a sense, that economic luster that we've all spoken about BRICS for the last few years, well, it's not shining as brightly, certainly, as it was. The Chinese economy over the next year is going to also look at changing its scope from being a production-led economy to a consumption-driven economy. We know we in this country have got stagnating growth rates. The Indians, I might add, are the one light within the BRICS nations. It looks as though the economy will start to kickstart and growth will come through in the course of the next year. So I think the BRICS themselves have their own set of problems, and it's not one-way traffic anymore in the world in favor of the BRICS. The BRICS will be reassessing many of their own domestic policies over the course of the next year or two.